What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Today we're going to test the accuracy of the Blue Lab meter here in my DWC garden with the Spider Farmer totes. There was a couple inquiries whether or not the meter was reading the pH properly. I did it about a month ago and it was spot on, but it's supposed to be done every 30 days. I do have the number 4 and the number 7 solution. We're going to pull our stuff out of the water. You're going to clean them. Inspect your probes for any damage. I'm gonna put a little bit of peroxide inside of a beaker here. Everything's pretty good. Just to clean the probes. Just kind of loosens up any kind of crud that might be stuck in there. Normally I would use a toothbrush to do this, but I seem to have some cruddies stuck right there in the tip, so kind of take this little tiny bristle, kind of stick it in there, flick it off, kind of clean that probe as much as possible. Before I calibrate this, I'm going to test the accuracy of the probes prior to recalibration. That way I know whether or not I've been off. They're clean. Alright, I've just put some pH 7 calibration solution in the probe tip. I haven't calibrated anything yet, but you can see that it is it's reading 7. These things are pretty reliable whether they're calibrated or flashing or not. So it says 7. Let's hold down pH 7. We're locked on 7. Now we're going to swap out the pH calibration solution to number 4. We're going to empty this old stuff, rinse out the water, clean and dry it out. Take some calibration solution number 4, wipe off the probe. Take number 4 solution, press it down in. Just going to let that sit there a second and stabilize. So the 7 solution was, dead nuts right here. When I put this 4 in, it was 0.2 off. We're going to hold down this pH calibration button again. There we go. Now we're going to be calibrated for both solutions at 7. We're going to undo this cap, take the pen cap off. You're going to get some water, rinse your probes. Ensure that your probes are clean. I'm going to stick this back in the DWC system. We're going to see what we come up with. We're within a tolerable range for pH. So it really didn't matter. Our pH is still the same. When they're flashing, they're not telling you that the meter is not accurate or there's something wrong with it. They're flashing because it has an internal timer that starts flashing every 30 days, just reminding you that, hey, it should be calibration time. So it says we're at 640. Let's cross-reference that with a handheld unit here. So on hold, it says we're at 650, and this is saying 620, so we're 30 ppms off. That's not going to be detrimental to the plants at all. If we were a couple hundred ppms off, I would be concerned if it was anything more than 100 or 200. I just wanted to clear up any kind of your questions in the comment sections. I appreciate your guys' feedback. The plants are doing much better now that it's more stable now than it was, just a week or two ago. So if you guys are going to run DWC, or if you guys are looking to purchase stuff like this, I would always recommend purchasing, a unit like this. It doesn't have to be Blue Lab, but, in my experience, it is like the most user-friendly and versatile meter out there. So I just wanted to conclude the pH, values and the TDS values in our system. It's reading actually a little higher on the TDS, but it's still within parameters. It still read good. It didn't really matter whether it was calibrated or not. We still have the same pH values as we did prior to recalibration. So I just wanted to clear up those concerns and comments inside the comment section. If you feel like you know what's up, you can drop me your feedback, and I take everything into consideration. But I did want to get this on camera to show everybody that it is not the Blue Lab Guardian meter, because I did receive some messages about that. I do want to say that the Blue Lab Guardian meter, along with the Blue Lab handheld meters, are probably, from a hobbyist perspective, are some of the most user-friendly and reliable meters, out there from a hobbyist perspective. I've been using them for well over 10 years, and I'll continue to use them as long as they continue to provide, reliable service. All right, guys. Peace. That's it. Woo! Let's talk about these plants.